this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to
hello,
the 25.
man. I'm trying to set up for Friday.
What phone am I speaking with?
Brooks. I forgot what size shoe you wear. I thought it was 9.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27.
No, it's you, no.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
No, cause I gotta pull up. I got some tomorrow. What I got tomorrow? I didn't know I didn't even know what I had. I didn't even know I had something tomorrow.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Brady now on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Edelman was the intended target, and now it's 2nd down.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game.
Oh yeah, I thought you said I had something tomorrow. Okay, I think let's see. Well, so 7 o'clock then.
Tough spot for the Pats now.
No wait, yeah, 7 o'clock. God dang, that's early. But yeah, I'll do 7 o'clock. Thank you. God dang, that's early.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett, and they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. So Rivers will lead the Chargers out 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Now they'll run it on the toss, and he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
That good for 19 and a 1st down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
A first red zone opportunity here for the Chargers. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. This is Gordon. He will push his way down to about the 14. The safety, Patrick Chung, is the one who makes the stop.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
And on the ground they go with the running back. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. They control the clock, they control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
And his kick is good. And the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at their own 20. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Goes underneath here to White. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Shotgun now for Brady. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Joey Bosa in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. On 3rd and long, it's Brady. Looks for White, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned the block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Now Gordon on 1st down. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Fighting him off. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
What we're seeing from the defense here is a group of guys bearing down, trying to help out their quarterback after he threw an interception. Good stops on the first 2 downs. It brings up a key 3rd down.
They'll try and punch it in. Gordon able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. 1 man in the backfield. That's Gordon. 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. And the question now, can the Patriot defense hold firm again on 3rd and goal? Rivers going to try and sneak it. So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on 4th.
Now, this feels like old-school football because this has turned into a good old-fashioned goal line stand. So on offense, what do you do now? Do you decide to run it or throw it if you go for it on 4th down? Hey!
And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And his kick is good. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. To Michel on the dump off. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 1:58 to go in this first half of play. We'll come back to Southern California after this. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. On 1st down, Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jaleel Adai. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And oh, he spins past him and into space. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon, 42 yards. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. A spin. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. So the Patriots coming out now. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Melvin Ingram. In there to bury him for a loss of 11.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Give him 30 yards there. 1st down now, but that clock rolling.
I've got to make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted, that we make it routine. How about that throw right there?
Yeah.
That was another great completion.
And you know one area where he honed his throwing. He was a catcher in high school. He was actually drafted by the Expos in 1995 in the 18th round.
Wow, that would have been something to see him behind the dish.
Think he's gunned down a few guys?
Gunned down a few guys trying to steal second. That would have been fun to watch.
Brady now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a 1st down here. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And this one is incomplete. It's not often that we put the word overthrow next to the name Tom Brady.
His accuracy is so good that when there are misses, they're usually not by much. So when we see one like that, look,
scratch your head a little bit.
Scratch your head. We're chuckling about the whole thing. Let's see how fired up he gets about it, though, because you know he just likes to atone for his errors.
Wide open, Gronkowski. And they move this all the way down to the 9. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Brady to throw again. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Corey Legion. Continuing to fight downfield, the big tackle gets him for a loss of 11. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Brady now on 3rd and goal. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Chris Hogan as the first half is winding down. And the Patriots are back within a score. So now Brady and the Patriots going for 2.
Oh, wow. No matter if they get it or not, the Sunday touchdown.
From the gun, Brady. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. Shifts by him. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Chargers getting set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter.
That was my fault. Oh, if he get a touchdown again, he could be winning. Oh, snap. Super.
Final play of the half, Rivers. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Hightower.
I was about to say.
His time is now run out on this first half of action. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So the Chargers will start the 2nd half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this 3rd quarter. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Dante Hightower on the stop.
That was a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. Nifty move by Gordon, and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And some room to maneuver. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the interception by the Chargers D leads to a touchdown. Extra point forthcoming. The extra point splits the uprights, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
12 points in 8 minutes.
That's fielded in the end zone. Able to slither by. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Brady will try again on second down. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Joey Bosa able to disrupt yet another pass play. His third sack of the afternoon. Throwing on third and long. Brady. On the left side, a catch by White. They convert on third with a gain of 22.
Come on now, he caught it.
I'm guessing, partner, that if we're in the huddle with the Patriots right now, there's not a single guy that thinks they have any chance of coming back in this one, especially not with Tom Brady.
Yeah, who's Tom Brady? What's he done in the past as far as comebacks are concerned? They're down right now, but that can evaporate quickly with him in the huddle. That one goes for 24 yards. Ah, yes, Brady to Gronk. You think these two are in sync?
Without a doubt. And look, they both understand what they can do for each other. Gronk knows if he gets open, the ball's going to be there. And Tom Brady knows what a great security blanket Gronk is. When all else fails, you find big 87.
That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. Here's Brady to throw. To the right side, and he's got Edelman. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Brady, 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10. Now Brady again.
I know what I got to do.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it or maybe change what they do on offense.
And that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing right now. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Brady. And Gronkowski's got it, complete over the middle. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Brady now to throw. And this is caught. It's Edelman. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. And they will run it with Michel. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
There are certain drives in the game where anything less than a touchdown.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag
come
down.
on.
So let's see what this is about. And, yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple of seconds mulling over what the penalty would do for them?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
So now Brady and the Patriots going for 2. Operating from the gun, Brady. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky
I got a
play.
whole quarter. I need a field goal.
If you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, and sometimes that just happens. It is the NFL. They will make some plays against you.
Back now at the StubHub Center in Carson. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the fourth quarter. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pick up there, 26 yards. On 1st and 10, Rivers sets up the screen to Gordon. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. A good first down call as the screen play gets him 9. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Running left, it's Gordon on the toss. Oh, good move. And now running right through it. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. You have to stay in bounds and run that clock. Coaches, that'll drive them crazy.
Sacrifice a yard or 2 if you have to. Just go down, in bounds, keep that clock going. It's almost like he was caring more about his fantasy stats than it was about winning the game. And that has to drive the coach crazy.
And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down and about the length of the football. The battle in the trenches, never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. Now whistles blow, and the Patriots are going to take another timeout. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, and he's got him in the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Bobby Felicia.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Brady going to throw. Powerful running. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding it.
And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line.
Yes.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Let me show you what I was talking about.
Brady now on 1st down. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes.
Oh, it's on thin shirts.
It's
on the workout type shirts.
Yeah.
Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult.
I'm looking see if I got any white ones. Any light colored ones. That's a dark one.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one.
No, after that, I'll look them on.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Throwing on 3rd and long.
He said this week.
Over the middle, that's caught by
Did you say next week, right?
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Well, they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down. Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on 4th. Now Brady got to have this one. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Melvin Ingram in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10. Now a 20th carry, number 20 here for Melvin Gordon. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps him in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now.
I already have all all of next week, all of next weekend.
That should just about do it.
What's that?
Oh
yeah.
This weekend. June 1st is Saturday.
Oh, I thought you said next weekend.
Next week.
Next week.
Measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
All right, so next Tuesday, that's okay.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain there, and it brings forth a 3rd and long. The Chargers on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Now the handoff comes to Gordon. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
I'll put him back in here like this.
One of the things I love about this game is there's a match of wits throughout the game. Who's going to get the advantage? Who's going to catch someone off guard? I feel like the offense thought they might catch the defense off balance with that play call, but unfortunately, that didn't work for them.
I have to say, I am impressed at your discipline because you came here and you said you were not going to eat any of the media buffet. You made it to the end. You didn't consume a single calorie.
I appreciate that. What you missed is me going to the concession stand outside of your eyesight and getting it done that way. Look, I mean, they were serving the good stuff. I had to do it.
Oh, man, but you're svelte, in good shape, but yeah, you cheated a little bit. We'll let it slide.
I appreciate that. Always a pleasure to work with you.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Southern California, so long, everybody.